right now. We go to the In My Own Words hotline. We pick up my guy, my man, the OG, the head honcho. We talking about one of the best running backs to tote the rock in the Nick Saban era at Alabama. Big hometown Bo Scarbrough is here, former two-time national champion. Bo, what's up, baby?
Man, what's going on, Steve?
Man, I'm good, man. Happy to have you in here, Bo Scarbrough. We got Bo Scarbrough on the phone lines here. Played from 2015 but 2017, two-time national champion, 2015 and 17. But, Bo, I mean, we know what time it is. This is Alabama LSU week. This is one of those games that you always have circled on the calendar, whether you're a player, whether you're a fan, whether you're a coach, what have you. This is always one of the games that circle. But because of the fact that you played in this game, just for you, what makes this game so physical? I know there's hatred on both sides of recruiting because both teams love to recruit well. You got the coaches on both sides, especially Nick Saban, who at one time was at LSU, now, of course, at Alabama. But what makes this matchup so physical for you when you talk Bama LSU?
Man, it's one of the biggest games of the year just because it's LSU and we have some of the same caliber players as each other. So this game is so physical because we do some of the same things in the off season, but we also take this as a big game because it's a big game for our fans. And so, you know, when you get done at Alabama, people always ask you, what's your record against LSU, what's your record against Tennessee, and what's your record against Auburn? Them the three main teams that they be worried about. So you got to make this, it's a statement game. We're going to make this a statement game because we've been being talked about up and down like a roller coaster. And when we do at Alabama, we start from the bottom and climb that mountain to the top so we can celebrate for those 10 minutes. And we have to come out with our head on the swivel. We can't start off slow. I don't care what is LSU record, them guys going to come to play. And we have to play these guys like it's an SEC championship game. But it's an SEC conference game, so we have to come out head honcho. This is an important game for our fans and also for us because we do not want to be beat by no LSU. You know what I mean, Steve?
I feel you on that. I feel you on that, Bo. I feel you 100% on that one. So you brought up a good point here. No matter what LSU record is, Coach O going to have them boys in here prepared to play in Tuscaloosa. So when you look at this Bama defense right here, this is a Bama defense that there have been times where it's played good. There have been times where it's been up and down. It hasn't fully put everything together. Maybe this is the week where it starts to do that. But when you look at this defense, Bo, what do you want to see from the defensive line to the linebackers to the secondary in this matchup? What do you want to see on defense?
Everybody being where they supposed to be and everybody's pursuing to the ball what Coach Saban preach day in and day out. Everybody do their job. Stop the run, collapse the pocket, and make them throw the ball, and everybody be in the right spot. This is what we have 5 DBs on the field for. We got enough up front to stop the run. We good like that up front. We have 2 linebackers that can also fill the gaps and stop the run. So I want to see everybody fundamentally sound, people flying to the ball. They are coming off a bye week. Everyone should be well rested. Legs should be good and go. I'm 1,000% that these guys gonna come out. They're gonna be in the right position. We're gonna have an interception or two. They're gonna change the game, and we're gonna surprise some people this game. The defense gonna step up this game. I can feel it. Because the month of November is when it's all said and done. This is the month you supposed to play football. It's football season now. Once November starts, now it's football season. Because you can't lose no game after November. In November, you cannot lose any game in November or December.
Bo Scarbrough dropping the mic right here, talking about the importance of November and December. And also, got Alabama's defense forcing some turnovers here against LSU. We got Bo Scarbrough, former Alabama running back, on the show. 2-time national champion 2015 and 2017. Bo, the LSU game in 2016 saw you as you were getting at your peak health, peak healthy on the field. You had a huge game against Tennessee that year also, but that game against LSU, I mean, you were pounding guys and running over guys and pounding guys. And I think that game was in Baton Rouge. Alabama got the 10-0 victory in that matchup. But what was it about that game that had you so hungry and ready to go? Because it felt like at that moment you had got your legs fresh, you had got the body fresh, like you were just pounding them out there in 2016.
Patience is the key. When your number, that's a prime example of what I was saying on the show last week. You have to be ready when your number is called, man, because you never know when your number gonna be called. So I had in my head, I have to be ready when my number called. It's a long season and it's coming. And when my number called, there gonna be some problems, because the defense gonna have to feel what you've been waiting to give them. That patience is the key. That patience bring all the hunger out. That patience bring all the domination out. That patience win championship games.
Absolutely. Bo Scarbrough right here on the show, former Crimson Tide running back, played from 2015 to 2017, giving us the love, giving us the nuggets here, giving us the passion on this show. So last quick one here, if I can, Bo. When you look at the guys on this team from the state of Louisiana that know what this game means, they know, hey, I left Louisiana to come to Alabama. LSU maybe prioritized me in recruiting, but I left to go play for Bama. Like, talking to those types of guys, like, what is that moment for them when they play the team of their home state when they're playing LSU?
I'm going to put it in my perspective, Steve, because I don't quite really know. But if it were me playing at LSU and had to come to Alabama, man, if those guys, I can tell from the way that Cam Robinson and all those guys, you know, how they head were leading up to the game. They were more ready than anybody else in the game, because of they're in Alabama and they coming to Louisiana to play a place where they grew up. Man, it would be hell for Alabama if I had to come and play them in my hometown. So I'm assuming, I would hope that those guys from Louisiana, I don't mean to say that, but the coach on your show, Steve, but I'm not going to do it. They should beat the dog out of them, if you get what I'm saying here.